STS420.
All right. Since the show is called STS420, we might as well talk about the shit that just happened recently. House votes to decriminalize marijuana on a federal level, but it still has to go through Senate.
I saw that.
And that's going to be a fucking steep uphill battle, like the way it always is.
I hope it isn't, but we'll see.
But here's the thing is that what's crazy is the House voted it through, and it was mostly Republicans.
Yeah.
But now Senate's all basically Democratic.
So it should
Democrats.
go through. It should.
Maybe.
It's
you
just,
know, there's probably some old ass Democrats who still probably believe that it's like, was it Wacky? Fucking
The wacky Tobacky.
Wacky Tobacky and
The
shit like
wacky
that.
Devil's lettuce.
devil's lettuce. Nah, I think it's just, I think they label each other, but they're damn near the same thing, you know?
How let's just say it is fully decriminalized federally, right? Fully. How long do you think before they actually pass it? Like, because it's not instant. I don't think it will be.
No, it won't be.
It'll probably be
It'll be a while.
2 years.
Yeah.
They'll probably be like, okay, we're gonna plan this, whatever the fuck, starting 2025 or 2020. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like
Yeah.
I'll be laughing, you're right.
I would say probably about 2 years.
2 years,
I mean, it could be done sooner.
because they can move at their own pace. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm giving them like 3 years or something. You know, some shit like that.
I mean, we could see it decriminalized by next year, honestly.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
With how early it's going through. I mean, yeah, it'll take some time to get through the House, get through the Senate.
You know what's crazy though? Back when I was younger, everybody started talking about weed like crazy, like weed this, weed that, weed. I rarely hear it be talked about now. Like,
Because
even
it's
if
not
it's legalized, it's not like, you know, a huge
That's-
thing.
Yeah, because honestly, no one gives a shit anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not
And-
looked down upon the same way it was back when, like,
Back in the day?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
when we were younger. Like, I
Yeah.
remember getting talks like, whatever you do, don't smoke weed. Don't smoke all the commercials and shit. Like that
Mhm.
one commercial where the girls get paraded. Like, I don't like when you smoke weed. Blah, blah, blah.
No, my favorite is the guy with the shotgun. He's like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah. The one
look
from
at
Harold
this.
and
I'm
Kumar.
invincible.
Yeah, that's so stupid. They were so stupid with those commercials. Like,
Yeah.
have they really just taken a look at it and seen all the, like, at the very least, the medicinal use. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. But I think as far as like fear campaigns, they could have done a better job.
Oh, yeah.
Because honestly, I mean, obviously, we're going to go for the sensationalist stuff. You know what I mean? And that stuff wasn't for the kids. That was for the parents.
yeah.
So they could use that to scare the kids.
Yeah,
Right.
like I said, it
But-
was all scare tactics. shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But realistically, all they had to do was just fucking show some fucking. All you had to do was just show some fucking homeless bum. And you'd be like,
Do you want to
Yeah.
be this guy?
yeah, that's
See that
him.
guy there smoked weed, and that's what happened to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And be like, okay, never mind. I don't want to do it anymore.
But they went for these crazy ass like dramatizations of like a kid shooting himself with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the one, my favorite one is the one that Dave Chappelle made a skit out of, where the guys keep going through the drive-through and they run over the little girl, and then it's like, don't smoke weed and drive. And then Dave Chappelle made it was like, don't ride your bicycle and smoke weed or some shit.
Hell yeah.
Like that little girl's fried out of her mind and shit.
God damn.
But yeah, hopefully it's sooner than later. And like, I'm not even gonna smoke. I just want I just want the shit to stop being looked at as like heroin or some shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Like that
it's-
shit. Yeah. You might want to fucking.
Well, talk to Oregon about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that and the one thing that I hope comes along with that is all the people who got busted for weed eventually get let out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because
Because
it's fucked up that they're still in there.
I hate to say this and sound like this guy, but it's like if you look at like all the main distribution like of marijuana and like production and shit like that, it's all like fucking rich white kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool like that they do this shit. Like those nuns who got busted with like how many fucking pounds of weed? Like
I
a
don't
whole
remember.
fucking grow site, whatever.
Yeah.
Like they're nuns, like Catholic nuns. Slap on the wrist. And it's like, dude, like, why weren't the laws this lax fucking back in the Gap when people were selling like nickel bags and shit?
For real, like a little bag of just like, here you go. Mm-mm.
I don't know. I just hope that they all this shit gets cleared up, and eventually everyone's released. I mean, unless you were like the only way I can see you really staying in jail is if you got busted with like a trunk full of weed.
Or like being a narco. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
doing some crazy shit.
Yeah, like drug dealer, like killing people, drug
Yeah.
dealers.
Yeah.
And I just don't think I could be. I'm probably 100% wrong. I don't think that the weed game is that serious because I don't know how much money in the underground.
I think it's still pretty serious from
Well, I mean,
what I hear
no.
from.
Well, it could be, but like because it's legalized now in so
Right.
many states, I just don't see it being as dangerous as it once was.
Yeah. Because the big thing is that we're mostly getting it from south of the border.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
We
were.
now
but
they're
now-
getting it from us.
Yeah.
Yeah, now, yeah. Because we got fucking legit grow places.
With like
in-
scientists behind it and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking coming out with strains that are fucking potent as shit.
Make you fucking lick your knees all night. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You lying.
So, yeah. But like other drugs, for sure.
Yeah. Keep it
Heroin,
legal.
coke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the war on drugs for those types of drugs. That's going to, until it's legalized, which I don't think they should. It'll be an ongoing thing forever.
Oh yeah.
Most
Yeah.
likely.
Because I mean, like, I find it interesting that in my circles, I rarely hear anybody talk about weed in the sense of like, yeah, man, I do it all the time, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. It's always like, yeah, I do CBD.
Well, yeah, because like back in the Gap, like if you smoked weed, like you were like an outlaw, a rebel. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like now, if you smoke weed, everyone's like, "Oh, cool. All right, man, I'll catch you later."
Yeah.
You know, like it's so part of the normal everyday life that like nobody gives a shit.
Yeah. It's not as a big deal as it was back in the day.
Mm-hmm. But hopefully it does work. Hopefully it does go through because that would be dope. Just to have something like, which I don't even really consider a drug, be criminalized on a federal level like that.
Yeah. Because I mean, like, honestly, after doing it, it's just like, it's not that bad. Compared to like the other drugs, it's not that bad.
Yeah, dude. If you take some fucking painkiller,
That's even worse.
yeah, dude. Like
How the fuck is that legal?
that really should be.
Yeah.
I feel like there should be a cap. I mean, unless you're like terminally ill, nobody should be getting like 100 milligram Vicodin, or I don't even know how fucking
Right.
they prescribe shit like that. But
I know for me, whenever I got painkillers, granted, I haven't gotten painkillers since the Navy. They didn't give you a lot. Like it was like very little. Like they pretty much had it based on the procedure you got.
right,
So
like if you went in there for like a broken toe or some shit like that,
It's not gonna be that bad.
yeah, I knew a guy. He ended up like breaking his foot. Yeah, he broke his foot, and I mean they gave him some painkillers, but I know it wasn't a lot. It was like maybe
maybe like a couple weeks worth.
like 2 weeks worth.
Yeah,
Okay, it's not too bad.
And I think realistically, it might have been only maybe about like 1 or 2 pills a day.
yeah. Well, see, the civilian life, you know how they are. They're
Oh,
like, oh, you
they're
sprained your
pretty-
wrist.
Oh, here you go.
Here's
Here's a
fucking
whole
3
bottle.
months worth of oxy. You're like,
Yeah, but
"God
you're also
damn."
paying for it.
yeah, facts.
We weren't paying for it.
Right. So they were being pretty frugal. They're
Yeah,
like,
they're all like,
yeah.
we're not getting money from this. Fuck these guys.
yeah. So
yeah.
So you think if y'all were being paid for it, y'all would have got more?
Well, I mean, if they had to, like, if their insurance was covering it, chances are, yeah, they probably would have. Because that's really
Yeah.
what it boils down to is like,
Wait, I thought y'all do have insurance.
mm,
I mean, I'm like personal.
like personal insurance
Yeah.
that like if we actually like had to pay for our meds, then yeah, they might have been less stingy
Mm.
with our meds.
But because it's basically like, I don't know, maybe like government issued type shit, whatever.
Yeah.
Pretty much like because that's his job, it comes with the territory. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
Yeah.
it's covered to like a certain extent
Mm.
as to where if he had like Aflac, like one of the most expensive ones, paying like $5 a month, then yeah, he can go whatever the fuck he
here you
wants
go.
to
You
get.
could do whatever
Yeah,
you
'cause it
want.
has-
Break your neck.
Yeah, he would
We'll
have
fix it.
zero deductible on fucking anything basically.
You're lying. I want to know what fucking Tom Segura has because I heard
No,
he didn't pay for
well,
shit.
no, he's got millions of dollars.
Okay.
So, and a name, and he's a celebrity.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm just saying, because after hearing his story about what happened to his leg and all that, and like they were talking about it, and they're like, yeah, he didn't really have to pay for anything when he went to the hospital. I was like, God.
Oh, well,
damn,
no,
what the
he's
fuck?
also got like the most expensive insurance you can get.
Okay.
Yeah. So, again, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you get the most expensive insurance,
It makes sense.
your shit is like covered.
Yeah.
Like, my grandma pays like, I don't know how much. I got to be $300-$400 a month.
God damn.
She doesn't pay anything other than like dental, because which we talked about.
Yeah.
Straight bullshit. So,
Fuck you, dental.
yeah, fucking bullshit. But yeah, so yeah, hopefully it goes through. That's all I want. I just want to bring it up because, show's called STS420.